For this video, I'm going to be taking you to the launch of the 60th anniversary celebrations now taking place at the SeaWorld theme parks. For March of 2024, SeaWorld kicked off their 60th anniversary celebration. And for this presentation, they showed off a lot of their new retro merchandise. And as someone who's been going to the parks for over 40 years now, it was great to see a lot of these old art styles, revitalized on the new merch. I can't wait to buy one of those wall plaques, the one with all the different SeaWorld logos. That looked pretty epic. I got my fingers crossed that SeaWorld will kind of take a page out of the Universal playbook and maybe start making some merchandise from some of their former attractions. I would kill for a Mission Bermuda Triangle t-shirt. I realized that particular ride wasn't around very long, but I really loved the theming and just the execution of that particular ride. I actually preferred that to Wild Arctic. For the 60th celebration, they also launched some new menu items at the restaurants, and I'm not going to lie, that barbecue platter looked pretty enticing. I'm going to have to try that out the next time I get to the park. If you watched any of my previous videos, you've likely realized by now that I'm a huge fan of the SeaWorld theme parks. I've been a pass holder off and on for decades, so much so that my very first annual pass to SeaWorld actually also worked at Cypress Gardens in Winter Haven, as well as Boardwalk and Baseball in Davenport, Florida. Let's just say those other two parks have been gone a very long time now, and I'm just glad to see that so much of this old nostalgia from the 80s is being brought back. And by far the best blast from the past is probably the fact that they finally brought back Shamu. When you're a kid that grew up in the 80s, that was kind of like a rite of passage. You know, you'd go to Walt Disney World and get your picture taken with Mickey Mouse. Then you'd come over here to SeaWorld and get your picture taken with Shamu. And remember, back then, there were really the only two parks. It was Walt Disney World and SeaWorld. Universal wasn't a thing back then. I'm just so incredibly happy to see that SeaWorld's got such a bright future. I mean, they have basically transformed this park and reinvented themselves over the last 20 years, adding all these great dark rides and roller coasters. And, you know, they've got the new Penguin Trek coaster coming in a couple months. And, you know, I really loved this park when I was a kid, but it's gotten so much better now that they've added all these great rides. Mako is still the best roller coaster in all of Orlando. You can come and fight me on that one, but I still think it's the best. Disney and Universal have nothing like Manta either. You know, I think it's the only flying coaster in Orlando. As a SeaWorld pass holder, I've been maxing out my Bring a Friend tickets and introducing a lot of my friends who've never been here before to the park, and they're always blown away by how big it is, how clean it is, how nice it is, and how many great rides are here. Most of them are shocked they didn't even know SeaWorld had roller coasters. So before I forget, I just want to congratulate SeaWorld for its 60th anniversary, and I'm looking forward to another great 60 years. Well, that pretty much wraps up all my thoughts on the SeaWorld 60th anniversary celebration. For the rest of this video, I'm just going to play the presentation delivered by SeaWorld Park President John Peterson.
Wow, this is a lot of people. This is great to see. Great to see. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Good morning. Welcome to SeaWorld, where today we stand on the brink of history as we celebrate an extraordinary milestone. 60 years ago on this very day, our first SeaWorld ever opened in San Diego, California, marking the beginning of a journey that would touch hearts, inspire minds, and protect marine life for generations to come. As we gather today here to celebrate this moment, we find ourselves immersed in a sea of excitement, anticipation. SeaWorld's 60th anniversary celebration isn't just a mark in time. It's a celebration of progress, innovation, and our unwavering commitment to the wonders of the sea. For 6 decades, SeaWorld has been involved in global destination attraction, bringing millions of people to our parks worldwide. Upon entering our gates, guests are immersed in an impactful experience designed to foster a deep appreciation for marine life. From amazing animal encounters to engaging education programs and thrilling marine-themed rides, SeaWorld's offer unforgettable moments that leave lasting impact. What truly distinguishes SeaWorld is our steadfast dedication to animal rescue rehabilitation. At the forefront of conservation efforts, we've rescued over 41,000 animals here. It's really a cool number, and there's a lot of great people over here about what we do for rescue, and everybody in this park, everybody that you see has a 60th shirt on, actually is speaking to what we mean for conservation. More than anybody else, a lot of people have gotten on board with us, have become partners with us, but SeaWorld's never stepped away from that part of our business, which is the incredible part of being the guy to get to run this park, to be able to say, we are the best of the best at rescuing, rehabilitating, returning animals, and telling the public about it. You know, as you walk through the park today, you're going to see so much more to see. You're going to hear that everywhere you go. Because SeaWorld does offer so much more to see. And over the last 60 years, we've shown you a lot. But the next 60 years, we're going to show you even more. So as we kick off this 60th celebration, we're thrilled to welcome back some old favorites, introduce some exciting new offerings for our guests. But I'm excited today to announce one of my favorite friends is back. Shamu is back. There he is. It's been many years since Shamu and his crew have been out here, but today we're excited to bring Shamu and his crew back to bring memories again. Those memories that I remember when I was a child, the memories that a lot of children have on pictures that you will see as you go around. If you want to see more nostalgic pictures, go down to our past member lounge. We have 60 years worth of memories and moments that, for me, just touch to what SeaWorld is. You know, it wouldn't ever be anything of a celebration if I didn't have some new retro merchandise for you out there. So as you're walking through the park, look and see. There's all sorts of new retro. But on top of that, you will see today, we've got some new food offerings. Some that we brought back from the past. I'm going to call out our chefs because I asked for blue chips, because blue chips are something I absolutely loved. So they are so good. You're absolutely right. So blue chips are back in our lineup, but we have other offerings that'll be coming as you're in here. We're also offering some new lineups this summer. We've got a new Cirque show coming this summer. Next month, yeah, I agree. Next month, we're opening Rescue Tales over at Seaport Theater. So anybody who remembers is ready. It's all new. It's all different. But Rescue Tales will be back next month here. And in honor of the 60th, we're bringing back a parade led by no other than Shamu. But the celebration doesn't stop there. This spring, get ready for an adventure like no other as we unveil our all-new attraction, Penguin Trek. A breathtaking family launch coaster that will transport you to the depths of this region. With 2 exhilarating launches and a maze of twists and turns, Penguin Trek promises an unforgettable family journey through the icy landscape of Antarctica. And then when you disembark in an up-close and personal meeting with our beloved penguins. I am so excited about this ride. I've seen this ride from concept to starting to break the ground to what we're seeing today. We're not just bringing back a ride, we're actually building a ride, bringing your realm back. We're bringing Antarctica back, we're bringing our penguins back to the forefront, and we're putting a ride that every child, mother, and family can all ride together. It is going to be one of those exciting moments this spring that you do not want to miss. So I can't get this line wrong, because if I do, someone's going to be mad at me. So I'm going to read it dead on, okay? So here's to 60 years of wonder, discovery, and conservation at SeaWorld. Thank you for being part of this journey, and here's to many more years of making memories together. Enjoy the celebration, and remember, there's always so much more to see at SeaWorld.